Good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. We're going back to that horrible world known as the JRC, but before we do, the usual disclaimers. If you're unfamiliar with the Stop the Shocks campaign or the campaign against the troubled teen industry, you're going to find all the pertinent links right there in the description box. Please, in particular, take note of the article written by NeuroClastic, a small non for profit started by autistics for autistics. In it, they interviewed over 900 ABA professionals in regards to the JRC's so called behavior modification program. The Judge Rotenberg Educational Center doesn't want you to read that article so much. They threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit if they did not remove it from the website. Well, folks, NeuroClastic refused, so you know the drill. Please read that article. Share it on all your social media. Also included is NeuroClastic's public statement regards to the defamation lawsuit threat, as well as a link to their GoFundMe. We are crowdfunding just in case the JRC actually decides to see through with their threat. Trigger warning 1. When we discuss places like the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center and Agape Boarding School for Boys, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with mental health issues and disabled people being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please make sure to go ahead and utilize the headphones. Trigger warning 2. This channel is marked not for kids for a reason. We use profanity on occasion and do speak on dark subjects. If your child is 16 and younger and they are watching this, very obviously parental supervision is advised. Excuse me, folks, allergies. Alright, so where we left off last time, and I'm sorry if I'm giving the 1,000-yard stare, but the sword of Damocles hanging over your neck constantly and being in cells is just, yeah, blah. Please shoot me. Alright, so where we left off, the FDA previously reviewed 44 of the 162 references highlighted by the comment, which we discussed in the executive summary for panel meeting and the proposed rule. Thank you. Like, this is a subject that has already been addressed at the JRC, but in these references, we already addressed this. It's ridiculous, isn't it? They're still trying to push all those outdated studies and say, but no, you're biased because you're not taking these seriously as you take it what they give you. You mean science? Science, Karen? Ugh. There were few comments regarding ESD effectiveness with respect to references previously discussed by the FDA. And the FDA continues to view these as we did at the proposed rules stage. To put it bluntly, you're not changing our mind by asking the same question over and over and over again. You pushing it over and over and over again is not some like magical ritual that is suddenly going to make the FDA change its mind. Okay? Pretty obvious. Note one reference appeared twice, meaning the total of summarized references in 161. The references that the FDA had not previously reviewed are, and we'll get into those here in a moment, but essentially they're saying what we've been saying for like the last 10 damn videos. It's not a bias towards one set of data and another. It's the fact that the other data that's coming in from the JRC is like hopelessly, ridiculously outdated. This has been answered over and over and over again. And my God, the FDA must be tired. I'm tired, and I'm just reading it paragraph by paragraph here. Now we're going to go over in the next video what they're talking about, which ones they hadn't reviewed. And I know it's short and sweet, but yeah, it's been that kind of day, folks. So we're going to go ahead and close out. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few we do tend to get removed from time to time. So if you could, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. I appreciate your time. And as always, folks, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. I'll see you in a little bit.